Hey guys, we're back with another What I Think About You astrology video. And I know it's been a minute since I uploaded, and honestly that's just on me, pure being lazy and not feeling motivated enough to make a video. And today I didn't really want to do one, but I'm saying screw it, I'm just gonna start filming and we're gonna see how it turns out. So let's do it. I got my Starbucks with me and it's gonna prepare me for this video. Let's just take off where we left off with Libra. I'm a Libra, so I can obviously talk the most probably about Libra just because I've looked into it the most and I can relate to it the most. But Libras are the best. Like, they are the best types of people you will meet. Just very laid back, want to have a good time. They hate confrontation. That is like one of the biggest stereotypes of Libra, is that we hate confrontation and we don't like really arguing with people, but we do like debating. All right, Libra, the scales from September 23rd to October 22nd in air element, cardinal quality, and ruled by Venus. The typical Libra seeks to mediate and balance. Librans have an inherent need to act democratically, diplomatically, and fair always. They love beauty, so they're ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of love and beauty and all things pretty much lovey-dovey, beautiful stuff. So we love beauty in all its guises. So art, literature, classical music, opera, mathematics, and the human body. They usually are team players who enjoy debate but not argument. They're excellent strategists and masters of the power of suggestion. They use diplomacy and intelligence to get what they want. We do not like arguing with people because that upsets the balance, right? So like, we're represented by the scales. We want everything to be even. So if there's some type of something thrown off, we need to fix the problem to make it back to like equilibrium. And I can relate to this a lot because I hate arguing, and when it's going on and if it's happening in my life, I feel like this heaviness on myself and this constant thought in my head, like, this needs to be fixed, this needs to be fixed, like, what's going on? Like, even if I start the argument, it eventually turns into this thing where like I need to fix it right away or eventually. But we love debate, we love talking about everything, kind of like Gemini, and it goes back to that air quality where we just like to know why people think the way they think and why the world works the way it works. So Libras love just, being devil's advocate, asking, why do you think that? Like, what about this reason? Like, say you're talking about Starbucks. Say you're literally talking about Starbucks and you're like, my favorite drink is the caramel macchiato. A Libra would be like, really? Like, my favorite drink is, iced coffee, because it's the same thing. Like, it's just coffee and it has caffeine in it, and then you can go on to like debate about freaking Starbucks or something stupid like that. Literally, I swear to God, you can't make this ish up. We love just talking about intelligent things that spark that thing in our head that make us want to learn more. Libra women are flirty, seductive, and romantic. We enjoy companionship and we flourish in partnerships, and that goes back to the scales. Libras always need someone else. Like, Libras are not very independent people. I like to think I am for other placements in my chart, but that doesn't really matter. But Libras love having another person to be able to share things with and just share their life with, pretty much. And I can see that being in a relationship, having someone to share literally every single thing about your life with is the best. Some people are more independent. Some people probably like a fire sign. They like to kind of do things on their own until they settle down enough and find that other person to share things with that they're comfortable with. But Libras can do that right away. Libra man is the same. He needs companionship just like the woman does. They work better as a team. Libra men, they need to retain their individuality. They can be very quirky people. My dad is a Libra as well. He's weird. Like, he's, ask any of my friends, like, he says the weirdest things. He's just literally, like, quirky is the best way to describe him. He's just quirky and weird, very social, but very laid back at the same time. Like, he'll be there and have a conversation and, you know, figure out things, but at the end of the day, you know, he loves just chilling and being where he's at and not having any controversy come up in his life, which is difficult sometimes considering that my mother is a Leo. So there you go. Enjoys pleasant, harmonious surroundings, finds himself in the role of peacemaker because he seeks balance in all things, shares many of the same artistic interests as his female counterpart. Some famous Libras: Gandhi, Hugh Jackman, Jimmy Carter, Kim Kardashian is a Libra. Something to note about Libras as well is we're the 7th sign in the zodiac, so we are all about, again, balance, but that also translates to masculine and femininity. So you can see a lot of Libra women have a lot of male friends, a lot of friends that are guys, because they can get along with guys very well. Same thing if you switch that. Libra men probably have a lot of female friends because they can get along with females really well. And we're just have a very good balance of understanding men and women the same. Libras probably are the best sign to understand someone down to their deepest level. I think Libras don't like surface level conversations. They don't like surface level people. They want to know you on that deeper level. They want to get to know who you are and why you are the way you are, and they're gonna love you no matter what, as long as you are, you know, a good friend to them back. And I guess you could say that about anyone. This is me being indecisive, which is another thing about Libra. We're very indecisive people, but Libras will always be like your best friend no matter what, because of that need for companionship and partnership. You know, they trust you, they want you to, you know, be happy. And again, indecisiveness, Libras cannot choose a side. It's very hard for us to favor one thing over the other. Again, and we like to debate and talk about everything, but when it comes to, oh, what restaurant should I go to for lunch? Oh God, like this happens to me every single Sunday. Every single Sunday, my dad will come home and we're both Libras, and we will sit there for 5 minutes and debate where the frick we want to eat lunch. It is so annoying. We just need someone to be like, let's go to Panera, or let's go to McDonald's, wherever. We are very indecisive people, and I mean, obviously we can make decisions. Yeah, it's a constant go around in our heads, like, oh my God, I can see why this is going on, but I can also see why this is going on. So like, I agree with both of them, but like, I don't know who I agree with more. It's the worst. Libra moons probably have that debate and that struggle sometimes too. But yeah, I'm gonna go into now what I did for Virgo, where I talk about the planets and their the planets and the signs being ruled by Libra specifically. I think I liked that route that I went. So the moon, the power of instinct. Again, moon expresses your emotions and your inner self. So Libra moon, discord makes you feel anxious. You thrive on harmony in your personal environment and need compatible relationships for your emotional well-being. You go out of your way to avoid confrontations. Libra moons, I think very unlike Libra suns, and I think suns and moons can be very different from each other, even if it's the same sign. But Libra moons, so again, you thrive on harmony, and you need really good relationships in your life to feel secure about yourself and who you are as a person. And again, you don't like fighting with people. If you have a husband, you don't like to fight with him. If you have a wife, you don't like to fight with her. You have a best friend, you don't want that confrontation. Mercury, communication. Mercury is all about communicating, and I'm pretty sure Mercury, I think it's in retrograde. It might have just be out of retrograde right now, but everyone says when Mercury is in retrograde, do not do things. Traveling can be really bad when Mercury, why can't I say that? Mercury is in retrograde. If you're taking a plane somewhere, if you're going on a long trip somewhere, you know, things will go, maybe your car gets a flat tire, or your plane flight gets delayed. Everything is just kind of backed up when Mercury is in retrograde. Anyways, mental habits and how you gather information, how you study, and how you communicate your ideas. Mercury in Libra. Yours is a refined intellect capable of broad scope. You are excellent at balancing issues and intuitive about the innate balance in relationships. This is a good placement for any artistic pursuit, particularly music. Libra and beauty. Libra is particularly drawn to beauty. Again, he has an easier time chatting it up with someone that he finds attractive. A person with Mercury in Libra will get along really well with someone who has a sun in Libra. Great example, my boyfriend. He has Mercury in Libra, and my sun is in Libra, and we are like two peas in a pod. We can talk about anything and everything, because Mercury is all about communicating ideas and thoughts. Being able to talk about things that Libras like to talk about, air sign qualities like to talk about. Intellect, art, balancing of issues, democracy, government stuff. We like to talk about it. So we'll do Venus. Again, Venus, love. All about the love life, romantic partner, spouse, friend, and weirdly financial and spending habits. So Venus in Libra. You have a kind, sympathetic nature and love the arts, music, and drama. You have a happy marriage with talented children. You earn money through areas that Venus rules and seek harmony in all your relationships. So Libra will be at home if your Venus is in Libra, because it's ruled by Libra. So you will be really good in relationships. You're probably really good, again, with the arts. Anything with music, or maybe film, or anything that has to do with beauty. Like, you're probably a very, like, just naturally beautiful person as well. Always, anything with Libra, you're going to have harmony when you have good relationships, especially in Venus, because obviously that rules relationships and romantic things. I'm gonna go into Mars for this one. I don't know if I did it for the Virgo video, but I think Mars is an important planet to talk about because it talks about stamina and how you use your energy in your life. So it indicates your physical stamina and the nature of your sexual drive with a partner. Also, your expression for personal achievement. So Mars is just like the fighter in you, pretty much. So Mars in Libra, you benefit through partnerships and you express your energy best with and through other people. This placement of Mars is good for a lawyer or a surgeon. You're romantic when it comes to sex. If your Mars is in Libra, you probably are able to, I don't want to say manipulate, but you are good at talking to other people to get them to understand things. So like it says good if you're a lawyer, being able to, persuade people why the defendant is not guilty or something like that. Very good at talking and persuading. That's another thing that Libras are very good at, is getting people to do things for them, whether it's good or bad. Libras can stay out of fights, but they might be able to cause arguments between other people. Libras love seeing drama from far away. They like knowing about every little thing about it if there's a fight going on, but they're gonna stay back and watch, which is why if you have a Mars in Libra, you know, you might be low-key the person that causes like fights and stuff going on, but you'll be sitting back and relaxing because you're not involved with it, probably. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you for Libra. Libras, again, usually very just beautiful people. I'm not saying that I'm beautiful, but that's just a lot of Libras you'll see are like very, you just kind of like want to look at them a little bit longer, and admire them for, you know, their energy. Like Libras give off very good vibe, very friendly. Like you could talk to a Libra you've just met and you feel like you could tell them your whole life story. Like, and they just are welcoming, like a very nice aura to be around, very relaxed and chilled out. You know, a Libra is at their best when they're hanging out with their friends and everyone's just chilling, relaxing, and talking. You know what I mean? Like no drama or anything like that. Like in the end, Libra just wants to have a good time and be harmonious with each other. I also think it's nice to point out Libra is in the middle of the year, so obviously it's between September and October. Again, the transition between summer and winter. So that's another way to look at Libra. We Libras love to thrive during fall, and it's beautiful in the fall as well. So let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you like me talking about the signs, or not the signs, the planets and the specific sign that we're talking about. And like, comment, share, subscribe if you want. Hopefully it doesn't take me another month to upload, because next video we're going to be talking about, in my opinion, the most controversial zodiac sign of them all. We're going to talk about Scorpio. And I have a very heavy Scorpio placements in my chart, so I can talk about Scorpio a good bit too, like I talk about Libra. So yeah, subscribe guys, and I'll see you next time.